Life for a woman can be pretty difficult. They have to worry about maintaining society's image of them, though men are pressured into this as well. They need to dump money on things they never asked for, like visits from Aunt Flo, and whenever they are in a skirt, at least 3 men who pass them on a street like to whistle. Talk about girl problems, right? In all reality, being a woman isn't the easiest of things. They got through their own everyday problems and often encounter things that can just be straight up annoying. Guys, pay close attention because this video is bound to educate you on a few things. You might be surprised by some of the girls' struggles and everyday problems people go through. Before we begin this video, make sure you subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on all the awesome life hacks, tips, and tricks from your #1 bestie. Number 19. Being catcalled pretty much everywhere they turn. This is one of the most annoying yet common struggles of being a girl or being a woman. Girls should be able to leave their homes whenever they like, dressed in whatever they like without having to deal with harassment. Number 18. Bras. You know, women didn't ask to have breasts, yet here they are forced to drop $50 for an uncomfortable piece of clothing. Then there's the added fun of having the straps dig into your shoulders or the underwire stab you in the side. Girl problems, right? Do you know one part of womanhood that most girls hate that has something to do with their hair? Well, stick around until the end to find out. Number 17. Eyebrows used to be pretty easy. A few years ago, all women had to do was wax them until they were thin. Fast forward to today, and now they're filling them in to try and make them look thick and natural. Number 16. Nylons. You're heading out to a party in your new dress and with a hairstyle that took about an hour to perfect. Then you think, why not slip my legs into a fresh pair of nylons? All is good until you reach your knees and hear the inevitable rip. Then you're left to stare at the $12 you'll never get back. Number 15. Makeup. Oh, makeup. One of the worst struggles of being a girl. Of course, girls don't have to wear makeup, but for those who do, you need to take that extra time in the morning to perfect your eyeliner or choose the perfect lip color. Then there's the added stress of being told you look tired when you don't wear any makeup. Yeah, tired of you. Number 14. Going to a public washroom. Swap your hands for your feet, ladies, because you and I both know no one's touching anything in there. Toilet paper seat cover, elbow grab for door, foot to flush the toilet, burning the clothes you wore that day when you get home, it's the whole thing. Number 13. Women's magazines. Want to lose all your belly fat? Get more voluminous hair? And give your boyfriend the best sex he's ever had? Well, too bad, because you can't do all 3 at the same time. Lord knows these magazines are going to try and convince you that you can, though. Number 12. High heels. Sure, they're beautiful, but they will literally murder your feet and everything women have ever loved. Sure, they give women's legs a great boost and look amazing for a night out on the town, but we all know that you've got a pair of flats stuffed into your purse because there's no way your feet are lasting past the hour. Number 11. Women's clothing. I know that girls have a ton of cute stuff to wear, especially in the summer. However, I'm sure they would love to be able to walk into a store and buy a plain white t-shirt that doesn't have Daddy's Little Girl written across the chest in glitter. Number 10. Eyeliner. Despite the countless hours of YouTube footage women probably watch, lots of them still can't perfect the cat eye. Kudos to those of you who can. You can always make the lines bigger, but unless you want eyeliner for eyeshadow, you should probably just learn how to do it properly. Number 9. No pockets. I don't know why the inventor of women's jeans decided not to make any functioning pockets for them, but it sure is annoying. Men can stuff whatever they need into their pockets, but girls need the jaws of life. Must be a conspiracy theory to sell more purses. Number 8. Shaving. Shaving every few days is annoying, time-consuming, and just straight up a pain. But it's something women have to do if they want to adhere to society's idea of beauty. And let's not even get started on waxing. Number 7. Hair maintenance. Guys have to deal with hair as well, but women get the added pleasure of dry shampoo, Moroccan oil, split-end treatment, hairspray, conditioning masks, and about 30 different brands of shampoo and conditioner. I'm sure there are some men who deal with this as well, right? Number 6. Tons of options for everything. Whether it comes down to basic things like deodorant, personal hygiene products, shoes, or nail polish, there are tons of options for just about everything women buy. Number 5. Shorts. Once again, men take the cake for practical clothing. Just like men are able to buy normal clothing that fits and doesn't have random slogans slapped on them, they also have shorts that don't squeeze their thighs or ride up, thereby gluing them to anything they sit on in the summer. Number 4. Weird names for products. Let's skip over how sweatpants still have messages on the rear, but even things like makeup and nail polish have weird names to them. I once saw nail polish named Grape Gatsby. I saw a pair of shoes with the color ox blood. It just keeps getting weirder by the day. Number 3. Back pain. This isn't only a women problem, but what is a woman problem is that their breasts and heavy purses weigh them down all day, every day. Not to mention, it's not like they can do anything about it. Number 2. Lipstick coming off. Unless you want a lipstick that takes sandpaper to get off, you're stuck with avoiding food or beverages of any kind. Basically, just don't even leave the house. Number 1. Abnormal menstruation. Being a woman involves having to deal with menstruation. Not every woman is made the same way, and oftentimes they'll go through their monthly times differently, but they all share a common fear. When their monthly visits come late, they are left to wonder all the possible reasons why it hasn't come yet and decide what they'll name their babies. Now that you've reached the end, here's a bonus for you. One of the everyday woman problems that girls have to deal with. This girl problem involves a certain hairstyle, and when this type of hairstyle goes awry, it can be pretty annoying to deal with. Bangs. This one could pretty much be categorized as hair in general. When women ask for their ends to be cut, they are left with bobs. When they ask for bangs, they are left with these little strands of hair to poke them in the eye for months until they finally grow out. And speaking of hair in general, one of the most common woman problems that all women have to deal with is getting that perfect haircut or hairstyle. We've all seen those YouTube tutorials that make it look so easy to style the perfect hairdo. But when women try to actually style their hair by themselves, most of the time it turns into a big fail. And let's not even get started on the nightmare that results out of a bad haircut. So there you have it, struggles of being a girl that men will never understand. What is the most relatable girl problem or woman problem in this video? And guys, were you aware of any of the things we mentioned in this video? Let us know in the comment section below.
Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie. Wait, what kind of bestie would we be if we didn't tell you about our other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or right video and enjoy.